Thank you, Miss May. Kailan ka balik? Bukas? Next week, okay lang. Sige ma'am, nag-ano naman ako, nagsend naman ako ng mga links, no? Ayan, review-reviewin mo lang siya. Sige. Gora lang, sige. Okay, thank you. Okay, see you. Hello po. Check mic test. Okay, hi. Sorry, Opa. Okay, can you hear me? Please reply in YouTube chat if you can hear me. Check mic test. Okay, how about Miss Jan? Can you hear me in Zoom? Okay, good. Okay, okay, good. Okay, thank you, Sophie, for the reply. Okay. こんばんは。元気だよ。本当。Alma-chan wa? Itsubuki rin na. Kakoi desho. Ikemen desho. Ikemen eh. So let's see your result. There are three people who answered the quiz yesterday. Did you answer that yesterday? Hi. Yes, we are live. Hi. Wakara na Daijoubu. But I put the Satsume, right? There's an explanation. Okay, it's okay. Okay. It's okay. I don't expect actually. So that's okay. It's really understand. So at least you will have the idea of the lesson. It's okay. Let me check. Today we will have check first with your activity. Then after that we will have our Tokubestu. So we will go here first. Okay, about the Temiru. No? Medyo nakakalito po yung fees. I hope may tama naman. Meron naman. Exceed naman, more than 3. More than 3 naman. Yes, he's welcome anytime. Okay. Welcome to my YouTube viewers. I have Sodi, Jerry, and Frez. Okay, Jen and Alma, let's start. Okay, じゃあ始めましょう。Okay. Hi, よろしくお願いします。Okay. So first is we have our lesson about the temeru. Okay. So we're saying here like to try to something to do. Okay. To try to something to do. So how we use that? The verb we make in a te form by attaching our miru, or it can be mimas, mimasho. It depends. Okay. So it depends how you will deliver it. So when a person tries something a little to see if he or she likes it. Okay, so to try something here. We have our first kanji here. Okay, we have this kanji, kondo, then taberu, and we have our karui. Okay, this is karui, it means light. Okay, let's try to read the whole sentence first. じゃあ、読んでください。全部ね。ジェンさん、今度、うん、はい。It's light, karui. It's become here karui. This kanji, it's karui. Karukute. Okay. このゲーム、うん、はい。じゃあ、アルマ、はい、聞こえます。はい。全部ね、一番から。はい、okay. Okay, good. So, like in this sentence construction here, eh, we have the first one here, our tabete mimas. Okay. We have our verb, we make it in a te form, then by adding mimas to try to eat. Okay. So it's like saying here that over that restaurant is delicious. Ah, is it? But okay, this time I want to try to eat. Okay, I will try to I will try to eat. Okay, to try to eat. For example, in this one, konokutsu karaku. So this one it's light. So with this one we have kara, kara, then adding our conjugation of kute because we are connecting two adjective here. First is we have the light, and the second one is our totemo I. Okay, totemo I. So we combine it together. We are forming now karakute totemo I. Choto haite. Okay. What is the mass form of haite? Let's have Alma. Hairu. Very good. It becomes hairimas. Okay. It comes from the word hairimas. So to make it a te form, haite mite kudasai. So like saying, can you try a little bit? Okay. Or can I try to fit a little bit? Kono game, okay. We're saying here that this game, okay, kono game, yatte mimasen ka? Yatte mimasen ka? Like Sarah is saying here, yatte, it comes from the word of yarimas, to do. Okay? So we're saying here that let's try to play together or to do together. That's the function of it. Okay? Now let's have some example for you. Okay, give me some example of this sentence. Te then miru. Let's have Jen. Give me okay, an example. So for example, what kakimasu? You want to try to draw, right? So how you want to say, I will try to draw. It will become very good. Kaite mimasu. Okay. So let's make it some interesting. What kaite mimasu, right? Now, Jen, you want to say what is the thing that you haven't tried yet? What method that you want to try? Is it by paint, by computer, what by paint? So paint the kaite dashi. Okay, so that's how it works. Okay, wakarimasu ka? Okay, okay. How about Alma? Gyoza. Hmm. Sukute mimasu. Okay. But if you want to make it also volition, let's try to make gyoza. Okay. It becomes sukute mimashou. Sukute mimashou. Or you can change it to plain form miyo. Okay. Miyo. Okay. Or if you want to make it more reservation, mimasen ka. Mimasen ka. Okay. Let's try. Why don't we they're asking, or you can put on the first part of 一緒に. Okay? 一緒に餃子を作ってみませんか? Okay. はい、横できました. I have a new student here. Okay. Jenny. Okay. Jenny いますか? Okay. Give me a form of te de mimas. Okay. A verb that you want to try to do something. Make it verb that form, then adding nimas. So for example, I want to say, I want to try to swim. Oyogimas. Okay, oyogimas. So usually you would say, first time to swim. It's my first time to swim. Hajimete oyogimashita. Ne? Hajimete oyogimashita. But it's already happened. But if I will try to swim. I will try to swim, so it will become oyoide miru or oyoide mimasu. Okay. How about you? Can you give me anything that you want to try? To make to make a to make a cake, keki, keki wo, okay, 作ってみる。はい、正しい。ちょっと待ってね。Okay, let me just check here. Okay. Okay. Any question about our te form then our miru? Okay. Arimasen. Okay. Okay. Next one. Let's try to answer the following. Okay. Okay. So like in this instruction, how you want to say now, I will try to sleep. Okay. I will try to sleep. So in this picture, let's have Jensen. Okay, nete, miru. Okay, nete, miru. No. But let's go with our sentence construction here. Okay, can you read now the sentence? Okay, what is ryokan? Okay, so it's like a place to stay. What is our verb to stay? To stay, tomaru. Okay, very good. But for our tomaru, it has two kanji. This kanji is to stop, okay? But for staying in a particular place, this is the kanji. Tomaru, to stay in the hotel, okay? So we have the particle for that is our ni, okay? Tomaru. So let's see further examples. Place, then ni, then our tomaru, okay? So like this, tokoro ni omototta launch, okay, a Japanese room, okay? I want to try to stay. Works here. So our verb here is to stay. So you can, that's the reason here our particle is ni. From there, you will able to find out to stay here. Okay. Hi, wakarimasu ka, Jen-san? Okay, how about Alma and based on the picture too? To get, you want to say, I want to try to enter to the onsen. Okay, haite, mitai desu. Very good. Because I desire to do, okay? So the answer here for our number two, onsen ni, it become our haite, okay? Haite, mitai desu. Hai, yoko dekimashita. Okay, how about number three? Okay, 3番ね. Okay, let's have Jenny. Okay, ski. Eto, ちょっと待ってね. Okay, there I have only some correction with what I did. Okay, ちょっと待って. Hi, it should be ski. No, I was not able to put the correct number. Okay, I will have correction with my number. Because what I indicate to the question is this. Okay, so I put the number three. This is Matsuri, no? Yuki Matsuri を見たいです。So it should be スキのスキーをしてスキーをしてみたいです。Okay. Let's have number four instead. Let's have Jen. How about this one? Our Yuki Matsuri. You want to say, I want to try to see the Yuki Matsuri. みたい。Okay, はい。How about this one? Let's have our number five here. Okay, for our kimono. Okay, for our kimono. You want to say, I want to try to wear kimono. How to say that? Let's have Jenny. Okay, it become kimono wo kimasu no. So it become kimono wo kite mitai desu. Hai, yoko de kimashita. How about number 6? I want to try to drink Japanese wine. Okay. Ja Alma. Okay, nonde mitai desu. Hai, yoko de kimashita. So that is the function of our te form, then adding our te form, then our mimas. Okay. Next one is our Kyoshi, then adding so. Okay. So in this one, we use this to describe something appearance or a condition judged only by looking at it. So it means you haven't tried to taste it, but by the appearance, you already judge it. Okay. By judgment, by the appearance itself already. Okay. So for example, you see a picture in the Facebook, but you haven't eat it, so you describe it as delicious. Okay. So how does it work? We have our e adjective, e, e adjective. Then for the na adjective, by adding soda, or we can use to make it polite, it can also become so this. Okay. But we have exemption for our e. We don't say e soda. It become yosa sodes or yosa soda. Okay. So that is the exemption of our e. So let's try to read the example here. Let's have Jenny. Okay. Lahat, everyone, everything. Ay mashita. So deshita. Hi. Let's have one more. Let's have Jen. Okay. So the okay. Almawa. Okay. Okay. So we have here our sotawa, we're seeing here by the appearance, because you are still inside here, okay, inside your house or something. So we're seeing here, outside it looks cold. Or we're seeing here that we have for this one, our ashita. Ashita wa denki ga yosaso. So this one is E, okay, E. But this one, instead of E so, we don't say iso, it becomes yosaso. So this is exempted. Then follow here, okay, kino koko no, okay, for our high school, koko no, koko no, koko no toki, tomodachi ni aimashita ga. So this is a noun, so that's the reason we have our toki. So you're seeing here, yesterday in high school, when I was in high school, okay, I met my friend. Then we have got とても元気そうでした. So it was like he was very energetic or healthy. So let's try to have this one, our number one picture. How are we going to say it looks delicious? Okay, with our picture number one, let's have Alma. Owishi, it will become. Okay, very good. So become oishi so. Okay, oishi so. Okay, right. How about let's have the number two? What is our possible answer? Jen. Okay, atarashi. Okay, atarashi so. Okay, so become atarashi so. Okay, so you just drop it, no? Atarashi so. Okay, hi. How about samban, Jenny? Okay, you can use small. Okay, chisa so. Okay, chisa so. Chisa so. Okay, but based on our choices, okay, based on this kanji, which kanji should we use here? What is the appropriate kanji for that? Okay, yasu, very good. So it become yasu. Hi, yasu so. Okay, yasu so. Okay. Next one, let's have number four with our oshita. Okay, with what is the appropriate verb for oshita? Let's have Alma. Very good. Isogashiso, letter C. Okay, our kanji. Isogashiso. How about number five? Let's have Jen. Kay Koyama. Okay, hima. Oops, for our na adjective, remember, we don't add na. Himaso only, okay? Himaso, okay? So, for example of that, okay, we have our genki. We don't say genki naso, genki so. Okay. Wakarimasu ka? So, hima so, okay? Hi. How about rokuban? Let's have rokuban, eh? Okay. For our rokuban, okay, which one is appropriate for our number six? Let's have Jenny. Chatamata, Jenny. Ne? Okay, let's have Jenny. Okay, for the base on the picture number six. Okay, Jenny, kikoyamasu ka? Okay, okay. Hi, oreshi. Okay, become happy. Okay, oreshi so letter E. How about number seven? Let's have Alma. Letter, ano siya? Kumi, what letter here? G. Ah, this is not letter G. This is Mazui. Mazui. This is Mazui. Mazui is not good taste. But number seven, so si Lola. Hindi Mazui, kasi Mazui is more in food, no? Unless kakainin mo si tatay. Ay, si tatay mukhang hindi masarap. Huwag ganon. It become masungit. What is masungit or strict? Ki, kibishi. So it become kibishi so hierarchy. So that's how it works for our na adjective. For our so, okay? So don't worry, that will become our only example. Shatamate. So for our exam, okay? Now, let's go now with our activity today. Shatamate. Okay, so we have our Kimi no Namae wa series now. Okay, so we have our Taki-kun and he wakes up. Okay, so he's now in a different place. Okay, please read now whatever you see now. Let's have Jen. Okay, this is an interjection, right? So because he already woke up in a different place, so he's not sure. Oh, where am I? Okay, what is this? Okay, now let's go next. Chotamate. Now what he's about to do? Okay, he noticed something. Okay, then he looked down and he was able to touch something beneath, and he was able to touch something that, oh, I have something like this. That's the reason he has an interjection like this here. Okay, yeah. Okay, he got shocked. Okay. Then he said our interjection watashi. Okay, can you read this one now? Ja eto Jenny. Okay, that is only for an connection. This will become actually for our natte. Natte. This will become not technically actually to become narimas. Okay, ni narimas. Okay, that is this is like only for the manga version. So instead of narimas, it become natteru. Okay, those are shortcuts. Usually in manga and writing songs, those are the that's the usage. But technically, just the same meaning of narimas. Okay, so this one he became a man. Okay, okay next one. Okay, じゃあ読んでください。じゃあ、Jen san. Very good. Okay. So, okay. Very good. So we have our tara. Okay. We can remember. Jensen, when do we use the tara again? Can you remember? Tara. Okay. Tara. So we use tara. It's the indicates or the supposition or if, when, after. Okay. So after something like that. So after he wake up. Okay. This is what happens here. After he wakes up, he becomes a man. Okay? Otoko no ko ni natte ita. Okay? Natte ita. And this one, we have our natte ita. It becomes te form, then ita. It means processing of happened. Okay? Processing of happened. Okay? So it means in keeping or along the way. Okay? Then here, the. Then this one is our plain form of our des for that. Or it can be actually that, but it's not yet continuous. More technically, this is actually direct, okay? Because you will see these dots. He was not able to continue that, like in Tagalog, si, sino, okay, correct. Then he was able to take, see the camera, okay, it shows a different person. He's not familiar with this person. Okay. Now, when he wake up already, correct, okay, then both of them has a struggle, okay? When Mitsuha wake up, okay, she already Taki-kun, and same thing with Taki-kun when he wakes up, she's already Mitsuha. So there was a transformation that was happened to them. Okay, let's try to read the characters. Let's have Jenny. Ryokoko. Good. Okay. So here it becomes thinking about this moskashita. Remember in our lesson 32, kamoshirimasen. This is like this one probably. Okay, maybe, but that is very less. Okay, you are not really sure. Like he's saying here that maybe this is a dream. Okay, then somebody called him, Oi, Taki. Okay, so somebody called him already. So let's see who called him. Who do you think called him now? Let's try Alma. Who do you think who called him? 誰が呼んだ Imoto? Tomodachi? How about Jensan? Colleague? Okay. How about let's have Jenny? Chichi? Okay. Taki-san no otosan no? Okay. Taki-san no? Taki-kun no otosan. Okay. So let's have Tadashi no? Otosan. Okay. His father. Okay, Yonda, let's see what the father said in this sentence. Let's have Alma, mo, okay, mo, shikoku janai no ka? Okay, very good. This mm, very good. Okay, so we have our word. Hai, dozo. Saki, non janai, non jat to toite. Gomenne. Kore, hai, yokodekimasu. Okay, it says here now, okay, we have our word chikoku. Chikoku, it means to late. Okay, this is a noun. Let me show that to you. Chikoku. Okay, chikoku. Okay, lateness, tardiness, okay, arriving late. Okay, so you're saying here, like, hindi ka na ba malilate niyan? Hindi ka na ba late niyan? Okay, are you not late already? Okay, because his father already called him. Then he got shocked. Okay, his our popular interjection here. Okay, sumimasen. What is the difference of sumimasen to sumimasen? Let's have Jen-san. What is sumimasen? Okay, actually they don't have much difference, but our sumimasen is more on plain form. It's more colloquial. Sumimasen. Okay, this is an expression colloquialism. Okay, sorry, excuse me. Okay. So why it was used for our colloquialism? Because he's talking to his father. Okay. So it's more on casual expression. We also have another word of suman. Have you heard the word suman? This is not the food, but it's also sorry or excuse me. So now you're learning another word. So it's not food. Maybe once the Japanese say suman, nasa Pinas pa po. Yun pala nagsasorry sa'yo ang Hapon, no? Okay. Then he says here, ore saki ni deru kara na. Then we have our miso shiru. Okay, this is the miso soup. Miso shiri. Then eto to drink. Okay, so like saying here that to drink or to have to drink for a miso soup. Okay, let's skip some part. Make it a casual. Okay, so this is the meal now. Okay, okay, let's have Jenny on the side. Okay, okay, very good. So we have her. You ato henna. Okay, so henna. This is an adjective, like say here, a strange dream. Okay. Then we have our satsukino. No? Let's check. Let's check satsukino. Satsukino. Okay. Oops. Let's go here. Okay. Achando. Saki. I think it's also saki. It's a small one because it doesn't show. Saki. Ah, okay. Saki. It's more, I think, saki. Ah, a short a while ago. It's a while ago. This is the correct one. Okay. Tatumate. Saki no oto-san kana? Ah, okay. So you like saying, maybe earlier that is my father, okay? Because he's not aware who is that person. It seems that it's his first time to meet that person because he cooked for the food and something and something. Okay, let me read. Na, nani, ketai, okay, cell phone, the, okay, then there's something here. Jen-san, yonde kudasai. Okay, and we have Tsukasa. Okay, Tsukasa. Okay, let's go here first. Tsukasa. Let me show that first. Tsukasa. Okay, have to double check on this one. Tsukasa. No, this one. Stand alone. Let me see if there's other meaning. Tsukasa, that's a different one. Other forms. It's acceptable. This one, Tsukasa. It's other forms. So it's here, head official, official. Anyway, let's go here. We have our moskashite, okay? Moskashite, it means like probably, okay? Moshi kashite. Moshi kashite. Let me show that to you. Moshi kashite. Okay, perhaps, possibly, by any chance. So somebody sent him a message, Mada iye ka? Okay, like saying, nasa bahay ka pa no? You're still in the house? No, probably you are still in the house. Then we have here our masaka. Masaka, this is, it means by no means. Okay, by no means. Okay, by no means. Okay. Then we have our chikoku. Okay, chikoku late. Chikoku to. Then we have kajanai. Kajanai jona. Kajanai yona. Okay. So like saying here, late ka na naman no. Okay. Hayaku go gakko koiyo. Okay. So like saying here, come hurry into the school. Okay. I'm messaged by the leader. Okay. Tsukasa. Tsukasa. Okay. This is from the Tsukasa. Then he said here, Tsukasa? Dare? Who is the leader? Tsukasa? Okay. Dare? So he has no any idea of that. Ja, toire? Toire ikitai. Okay, he will go to the toilet, but he understand, okay, I'm gonna see that part. Ja, yonde kudasai, Jenny. I'm sorry, I think I was able to interrupt you earlier, Jenny. You want to say something? It's also can be, but I assume if it can be a character, it should be usually Tsukasa-kun, Tsukasa-san. Okay, so it can be only an address of the leader, Tsukasa. And usually, if they do that, usually in the characters, they put in the on the upper part like katakana. Okay, okay, okay. Jenny, on the kudasai. Okay, so like say here that what nani kono yume? What kind of dream is this? This dream, okay, is this really true? We have our sugi. Okay, it comes from the word of sugiru, sugiru, of so much, sugiru. Okay. But this one, we're using this one as of so much of abnormality that is not like something normal, because when you say totemo, it's so much but it's still beyond the expectation. But we're saying here that sugiru, it's so much but that is already beyond the expectation. So that's the reason here, is this really true? Okay, because he cannot really accept it, because maybe she came from Mitsuha, came from a province, and right now she experiencing this stuff. Now this is now what he see now. Okay, that Tokyo. Okay, and our kanji for our Tokyo is here. Okay, the busy world. Okay. Tokyo ya. Okay, Densha. Okay, Eki is there, and you got a miss. Okay, this is Shibuya. No, is it? What do you think, Alma? Is this Shibuya? The show? Okay, now nasa Gakko na siya. Okay, he's in the Gakko. So, yun de kudasai, eto Alma. Okay, Koko it means here, but once we're adding kana, what does it mean by once we are adding kana? Mm, very good, because ka is a question, but once we add kana, you are asking a question, but not directly to the person. You're asking yourself. Okay, it's a asking for yourself. I wonder. Okay, so you are not asking like for the person, but the question is more you're asking about yourself. Like saying here, eto na ba? Okay, eto na ba yung ano, yung school na yon? Okay. Ja, yonde kudasai, eto Jen-san. Okay, very good. So somebody is calling him, okay? So again, omae, okay? So omae is not a polite word, okay? So usually you say this one to your enemy, okay? Or something lower than you, okay? So it's a male term of language, formerly honorific. So something is lower than yourself, okay? Lower than your level, okay? So like say, oh pare, okay, something like that. But he treat that Taki-kun is lower than him. Okay? So this is his friend, okay? Okay. Ja, yonde kudasai, Alma. Okay, hi. Again, we have our masaka. It means by no means. Hiru to wa hane, okay? Like saying here for our uh, afternoon. Like saying, oh, in lunchtime ha, okay? Or in lunch ha, then ne is hoi, okay? Okay, by no means ha, okay? Without, or like saying here that later, okay? Or in lunch ha, okay? By like just a reminder here. Let's have Jenny. Hi, Messi. Okay. Moshishi, Mosa, Mosa, Mosia, Mosia, Gomene, Mosia gatte. Okay, very good. So let's have first our word here, our katakana. We have meshi. Meshi is actually a term or the words that we use by men. Meshi. Meron siyang simple lang. Okay, not here. For Messi, Messi kun, gomena, Messi kun. Should have Messi kun, na? Okay. Man only used to receive meals from man who always pay for food. So based on the picture here, okay, it's only Messi, but it's actually for Messi kun ang ibig niya sabihin. Okay? Because he's calling Taki kun na maybe a bully one. Okay? So he's a Messi kun. Mexicun, a man who always receive meals or man who always pay for food, okay? Like parang lower kasi nga umain niya si ano no, si Taki Kun. So siya yung laging nagbabayad. Okay? O Messi, okay? Ikoza, okay? So let's go, like ikimasho. But once we have our za, okay? As iko, de, like saying here a particle, I can tell you, okay, or he. This one is more a male term or language sentence and used to make a sentence threatening. Okay, so like saying here, it can be like, oh, ano ha, let's go for the lunch ah. So parang hindi niya, he's threatening Taki-kun on this one. Okay, then we have here omae. Okay, omae sekkaku, okay, okutta. Then we have our meru, okay, meru mushi, mushiyagatte, okay. So let's have our word mushi, but this one is not the insect. It has a different kanji. Let me show that to you. Mushishiya, mushishiya. So it means mushishiya. Mushi for this word it means disregarding or ignoring. Okay. So like saying here, ignore the email, okay, or the text. Because what happened? Why do you think that he he said this one earlier? The leader, remember, he doesn't know. He didn't reply. So inignore mo yung text ko no. Okay. Mushi siya gatte. Okay. You ignore my email, your my text. Okay, my mail. Okay. Then Tsukasa-kun. Okay, so he got, you are Tsukasa. Oh, that's right. Jenny is correct. So that is a name. Thank you, Jenny. Okay. So now this have it's now clear. Tsukasa-kun. Okay, from this one we have kun. Now he understand. Ah, you are the person who sent me a message. You are Tsukasa-kun. Okay. Okay. Let's read this one. Let's have Jenny. Suke kana. Suke kayo. Okay. Hitsuyome. Okay. Hai. Yokodekimashita. So let's have our first with our kun. Okay. It's about a suffix for our taki kun. Then we have our word of suke kayo. Okay. Let me show that to you. Suke kayo. Suke. So this one, Totsuke kayo. Okay. So this one is to be attached. Okay. To be attached. So let's be attached. This one is to emphasize. Then we have our word hanse. Okay. Hanse. Hanse. Okay. This one is for reflection. Then our hyome. Hyomene. This one. So it means declaration. Okay. So it means your what do you call this one? The appearance of your declaration. I don't know why he said that one. So let's see the story so we can understand it. Okay, so we are now in this part. Okay. じゃあ読んでください、アルマ。うん、はい、高木が。Okay, very good. So we have first our takagi. Okay, takagi. Let me just double. Takagi. Okay, so it comes from the word, it's actually a name. It can be a name here, Takagiga. Okay, it's a tall tree. Okay, it's a tall tree. Then we have our Saki, then we have our Basho. Basho totte, this one is to take. Basho totte, but this one is actually plain form of totteru or totteimasu. This is a shortcut. So in this picture here, this is where they are now. Okay, I able to take a place. So they're where they're going to have their lunch. じゃあ、読んでください、ジェンさん。O says, o says, so, okay. So it's actually this one is an interjection. Oh, kita kita. Okay, this is a plain form of kimashita. Okay, so this one it becomes saying here dito dito. No, okay, come here. Okay, and we have our word here, our ose osezo osezo. Okay, automatic. Let me remove this one. Sezo. So I don't see that one. It's maybe um other, it's not a Tokyo bend. It can be a different word. Because I also checked this one to my friends. The Kimi no Namayo has a different bend that are using. Depende, halo-halo raw kasi ito eh. Pero most here, yes, may ibang mga word dito. Sabi ng mga friends ko, Osaka bend daw ang ibang gamit dito. Yan. And ako yung mga Osaka bend, hindi ako masyadong familiar. Mga Tokyo bend ang alam ko. Yan. So anyway, that's medyo for ano, hindi naman siya ganun ka-emphasize. So he's saying here that dito, dito, no? So we have here our mayota, okay? Mayota, mayota, okay? What is mean mayota? It comes from the word. Let's have Jenny. What do you mean by mayota? Very good. Okay. It comes from the word of mayo. Okay. Mayo. But become ta form. Okay. Past tense. Naligaw kayo, no? Okay. But it has a. So let's see what will happen if it has an a. Okay. Single a. Usually not much. It's more like interjection. It's not also a particle. So we don't see anything. It's more for an anime purposes. Because in anime it changes. For example, instead of sometimes in songs, instead of ka, it can be kai. Kai can become a question in anime world. So let's say kai, not this one, but it can be a question. This one, yes, no, isn't it? Okay, like asking for a question. Hansai, okay. Ah, ganun ba yung mga ano? Word nila? Ayan. Omakai na, okay. And not only that, because these are like his senior, right? Then look at the posture of verb. Diba? Dalagang Pilipina. Yung mga lalaki, tignan mo yung upo sa kanya yung yung kamay niya pa, no? Dalagang Pilipina. Okay. Okay. Ja, yonde kudasai, Alma. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Machi. Okay. So we have here our doyatara. Okay. So this one, like saying here for our doyatta, instead of doyatte, doyatta, doyatara. Okay. How or by what means. So this is an expression because when we say doyatte, okay, how. But once we have our doyattara, it can be an expression of by what means or how it can be. So like saying here in this one, this guy, how it come, okay? Then we have our tsugaku, okay? Tsugaku. Tsugaku, it means commuting to the school, okay? Commuting to the school, but we have our ru, okay? We have eto ru de, let me just find this kanji. Like technically saying here that how can it be that coming to the school you get lost? Mayoen dayo, okay? How come na naligaw ka papunta dito sa school? Okay? So there are now wondering what happened to Takiku. Ja, yonde kudasai, ja Jensen. Okay, good. So this is now, it starts is about identity. Okay? Ah, watashi. Okay? Watashi. Okay? Then he says here, watashi. What is for our watashi? Watashi is same meaning, but that is for female. Watashi. Okay? So, nalilito na siya, okay, because watashi is for female. Okay, more, where is that one? It should be, it's not here, but watashi is for female, while our ore, okay, we're saying here we have boku and ore, most are for female, for male. Watashi then is a iya, no. Boku, eh. Okay, eh. Ore, okay, so there's be a like already identical crisis that happened. Ja, yonde kudasai, we have now Lensan here. Len is not on audio. Let's have Jenny, yonde. Good. What is Nanka, Jenny? Jenny, that's right. It comes from the word actually of nanika, okay? But it was contraction. It happens for shortcuts. For example, for example, instead of anata, it can be anta, okay? So there will be like contraction. So sometimes even saying watashi, washi, okay? There will be some contraction, okay? So this one is something. Like saying here, something every day, then omatsuri mitai, okay? Like saying here that I want to see the everyday the festival. Tokyote, okay. Omae sa, okay. So we have our sa. Once we put sa, it's also an emotional, okay. Sa, okay. It's not, okay. Indicates an assertion, okay, or meaning. So like say, ikaw ba talaga yan? Okay. Because they are now wondering what really happened to Taki-kun. Ja, Mina, wakarimasu ka? Shitsumon ga arimasu ka? Hai, arimasen. Iie, arimasen. Okay, iie, arimasen. Okay, hi, arigatou gozaimasu. So, ja, let's have our break first of 10 minutes, then be back by 7:10. Okay? So at least we are able to move now our story. We're able now to meet our Takikun with this character. Ja, Mina, kyuken shimashou. Mata ato de. Okay, let's continue now. We are back now. Okay, let's try to read this part. Let's have Alma. Okay, bento wa, bento, like the food. Mm, okay. Nebakete, nebaketen no ka. Okay, nebaketen no ka. Okay, okay. So we have your something you. Okay, we have our nanka here. Okay, then we have your our namatenai. Okay, like here for our na. Once we have our na, that is for our negation. We can use our na to negate. Don't. Okay, here. So you're saying don't bring in. You're not. So it's a double negation. You're not bringing. Taki, your bento, your lunch. Ah, oh, okay. So I did not bring. Okay. Then we have here our overstep. We have our nebakete, nebokete, neboke, overstep, nebo. We still half sleep. Gumine. It's half sleep. Okay. Are you still sleeping? Okay. Are you still sleeping here? Neboshi pala yun, no? Neboshi. Neboshi ang overstep. Neboshi. Bol. Oh no. Something overstep. Half a week. Half a week ang nabokite. But overslept is overstep. Let me check. This one. It has another one. Let me just find a little bit. Then if not, I'll get back to you tomorrow. Okay, going back to sleep. Niho. Okay, I'll check it for you guys. Then I'll answer tomorrow. And let's go back. Ja, yonde kudasai, Jen-san. Ha? Nesugosu. Yeah, pero may isa pang word ako nga alam ko eh. Because nesugosu, I see that. Overstep. Okay, hold on. Nesugosh. This one. But I have another one eh. I forgot last time. I'm gonna double check it, okay? But that was acceptable. Okay. Arigato rin. Jen-san, nankaru. Okay. This one instead of ja, it's sha, no? Shane, shane na, okay? Like this one, ane, okay? Ne, this one, hey, okay? This one are more an interjection, no? Then here in nanika aru, do you have something? Then that's the reason he gave something here, okay? じゃあ読んでください、Alma. Okay. So we the sandwich. Sando ni shite. Okay, good. So he's giving here, we have our tamago, it's egg. But there, tamago sando. Okay. From it's egg sandwich. Tamago sando kana. Then we have kana. What is kana again, Alma? Not really sure, but maybe. But you're asking yourself, no? You're asking about yourself. Maybe this is egg sandwich. Hmm. Yes, right. Ha, ja, tamago kon, okay. Kon, konshike, konshi, sando ni shite, shite, yaro, yaro. So he will eat it now. Okay, next one. じゃあ、ジェンさん読んで。はい。放課後、放課後、カフェ、カフェ、カフェヤン、うん、good. Very good. So we have here, this is actual a name only. Hoka, actually not a name, but in say Hokago. Okay. No? Hokago, it means after school. Okay. Then cafe, ikane. Instead of here become ikanai, invitation. Let's go to the cafe. Ikane, okay. Ikane. Let's go to the cafe after the school. Oh, いいね。あそこのだろ It's over there, right? It's new. Then we have our kamu, okay, kafu, okay, like cafe. This is an interjection. Eh, kafu like cafe. He was not able to pronounce it. Now they are now in kisatene. じゃあ、読んでください。Let's have, ジェニーさん。Okay, good. So we have our word here, our nice. So, okay, this one, it's not nice of katakana, but this one, interior design. Okay. Oh, the interior design, it's good, right? Okay. Then, oi, ano, ten insan, okay. Ten insan is the staff, okay. Kawaii so, okay, manyak. Ang cute daw ng mga staff, okay. But it's actually more on pets, okay. It's a cafe shop. Okay. Then this is there's also a person, no? May ningen din. じゃあ読んでください。かな、ジェンさん、Taki. Okay, good. Okay. Hmm. Good. So what is your hime? This is kimeta, to the side, okay? But if you will check, it come from the word of our kimata. No? Let's see if we can find the word kimata because it's different already from real world. Kitchata matene. Kimata. We have our kimaru, okay? This is group one. And we also have our kimeru, kimeru, okay? It's also to decide, but this one is a transitive verb, while our kimaru, this is intransitive, okay? So what he used here is intransitive for the group one, okay? Like saying here, oh, Taki-kun, have you decided? Have you decided? Then when he checked the meal why he's having a hard time, okay? Oe, okay? Okay, ue is up, but let's see if it has another meaning because sometimes it can be interjection. Not this one, of course. Okay, well, no, it's not it's really up. Okay, oe, kaka. Okay, so like saying it's really what expensive. Ang mahal. Okay, for the price. Ja, yonde kudasai. Ito, let's have let's have Alma. Kuraseru. Hi. Okay, good. So we have our this pancake, okay, like in this one. This pancake, and we have this word, our dai. So let's see the word dai. Dai. Charge or the cost, okay? So by going in the picture here, okay, kono dai de, okay, the by the price, ore we have our ikka, okay, ikkagetsu. This is ikkagetsu, 1 month. Ikkagetsu wa koraseru, okay? Let's have our word koraseru. Yeah. Iyo koraseru, koraseru, korase. Let me double check. Koraseru. To live along, okay? So like saying here, the pancake price actually, the price by its price, it's like his salary for the whole month, okay? So he's like thinking, if I will eat this pancake, I will not eat for 1 month, okay? Itsuno, then we have our jidai dayo, okay? Then we are adding our jidai, jidai, period or approach, the time. So it's no jidai dayo. Like, when can I have this one? Okay. Then ma itsuka. Itsuka, it means itsuka has two meaning. It can be the fifth day of the month, but this one is Sunday. Itsuka yumeyashi. Okay. This one like shi. Okay. For the reason. Okay. Maybe someday in the reason. Okay, someday in the dream. Okay, let's try to read this one. Let's have Jensen. 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 Okay, Kuya Maska. Oh, nawala si Jen. Okay, let's have Jenny. Okay, good. This, what does it mean? Yes, so this is also an expression, no? Omata, okay. Omata sashimashita. Okay, so it's a very useful word. Okay, okay. Yonde kudasai, eto Alma. Alma. Okay, it's baito. Baito. Okay, baito. Okay. Shifu. Shifuto. Shift. 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 Shifuto. Kyoka. Keyo. Good. Okay. So like in saying here, doshiyo. Okay. Like saying here, okay, what's the matter? Okay, doshiyo, because he received a message. Okay, ore, and then it says here, it's my part-time baito is part-time job. Arubaito, no? Baito. Oh, then we have our chikoku. Okay, chikoku to be late. Late ka na, no? Late na raw siya. Okay. Omae no? Then somebody just said, with your shift, kyo ka? Okay. Automatic. Nag-restart daw po ng PC si Jensen. Okay. So you're saying here that, okay, today is your shift, right? Ikeo, okay? So this one, come, okay? So in this one, once we have our volition, this one, we will have a different. We talk about our ikemas. It means can go. But if we're going to drop our mass, it will be a different word now of our ike, just stand alone now, okay, it will become a different meaning of to order or commanding, okay, to command. So for example, our nomemas, okay, to drink, can drink, but if you want to order someone to drink, okay, you should drink or to command, it become nome, nome. So sometimes in Pokemon, sometimes Ash commands Pikachu, Ike, okay, because he commanding Pikachu to attack. Okay, Ike. Okay, so we will talk about the commanding, okay? How the volition or the form of our verb for commanding. Okay? Then no, okay? Then he's something this one, okay? Why do you think he's scratching his head? Let's have Alma. What do you think? Okay. Okanaganai. Okay, how about Jenny? Yes, right. He doesn't know where he will work. That's a big problem, no? Okay. You have a part-time job, but you don't know where you will work. That's the reason he's scratching. Okay. Ja, ore no baito sakite doko ka na? Doko ka na? Okay. Saan ba yung, saan yung part-time ko? He doesn't know. And then, they got surprised. Ha? All this time? You don't know? Okay. Now he already went to the staff, okay? Sa il Giarindo deli. Okay? And we see in Japanese kana is more usage. This is the third time we're able to see the kana here. Is this maybe? Koko kana? Is this maybe? Koko kana. Then she called the 10 in. No. Then we have here our okotera-san. Okutera-san. So let's see our okutera-san means. Okutera-san. Okay. We have, oh, how about okutera? We don't have this one. Okudera. Ne? Okudera. Okudera. Okudera-san. Not this one. Let me just double check. Okudera-san. Okudera. So it's like addressing a different person here. But the first one here, it's oku, it means interior. Then this one, it's a temple. So something to address that person. Anyway, what will happen? Let's see. Nyorao. Sensei pak. Ay, sorry, Gamen. Jen is now here. Okay. So 10. Okay. じゃあ、読んでください、ジェニー。コールお願い。Okay. Okay. はい。Okay, very good. So here, like, she's commanding of this one. Koko ikara, okay. So you are saying here, soko ikara, okay. Okay, there, okay. Okay, that it's good. Okay, it's good from good already. Horu onegai, okay. Wakarimashita, okay. Understood. Okay. Hayaku we have our ki ga ete, okay. Ki ga ete koi, okay. Koi it becomes for our kimas, but koraremasu. So let's have our ki ga ete, ki ga ete, ki ga ete. Okay, come here, okay, to change one's clothes, okay. So this is the verb we have for our kimono. Then to change clothes, we have change one's clothes. So let's see some sentences. How does it works? Fuku wo kigaemasu, or to make it a commanding, kigae nasai. Okay, so our particle is still o. Kigaete koi, so to come to change clothes. Hi, then he went already to the staff. Okay. Taki, taki, kore ka? Okay. Here. Okay. じゃあ、読んでください。Let's have, we have now Jen さん。読んでください。Oops, ちょっと待って。Jen さん。Okay. 6番。うん。うん。 Hi. Okay. So here, like the command here now. Okay, number six, number seven. Okay, number 10, son. It's become a customer. Okay, like he's serving several plates already. Customer number six, seven, and 10. Okay, then we have our Oda. Okay, omachi desu. Okay, please wait. Okay, then 12. Okay, teburu. Okay, table number 12. Okay, then he's commanding, oi, taki. Hi. Okay, so he will order or deliver foods now. Osoizo, he's like moving slow. Okay, you're so slow. Nani shiteru. Okay, what are you doing? Then he served to the customer, obviously here, omate se shimashita. Okay, same meaning. Omata se shimashita. Thank you for waiting. Then we have our tomato. Okay, tomato to, then our tomato. Okay, tomato no, shiki, shikimi no, sarada. Okay, so the name of the food. Then we have our tanonde. What is tanonde? Let's have Jensan. Tanonde, it comes from the word tanonde. Okay, what is the mass form? Tano, tanonde. So it becomes, okay, let's have Jenny. Okay, what is the mass form of tanomimas? I'm going, tanomimas. So it comes from the word, tanong ko, sagot ko rin eh. Asa. Nakaskip ka doon. Okay, so it becomes tanomu, no? Tanomimas. Okay, tanomu, it becomes tanomimas. To request, no? Okay, so our inflection of tanomimas. Okay, so here, tanonde mo, okay, this one, tanonde, then masen kedo. So like saying, I didn't order it, okay? I did not, I will not order it. So he was put in a big trouble. This is not my order, okay? This is not my request. Then he's calling Taki on. So this is like the part-time job that he has, okay? Ja, yonde kudasai. Ja, Len-san, imasu ka? Okay, okay. Toryufu wa? Okay. Okay. So we let's have our word here. We have our toryura. Okay. Let's see if we have that word. If it doesn't exist, it's more a foreign word. Toryu. Okay. Toryu. Matane. Toryura. It doesn't exist. Toryu. Katakana. This one. Ah, fu. Toryu. Arimasen ne. Ah, chisai desho. Ryu. Toryufu. Ah, there you go. Shuffle. Wow. You know, shuffle. Okay. Hi, let's go back. Okay. Ryofuwa, then we have our shinagi, shinagi. Sinagirete. Okay, let's go with our words. Sinagirete, sinagireru, sinagireru, sinage, sinagireru, sina, out of stock. Okay, so there is no stock. Gireru, no, it's out of, it's not available. Yes. So the truffle is not available. That says, okay, ittaro, okay, taki, koe ga chisai, okay, your voice is small, okay. Taki, then something happened in the past. Okay. We will continue um our Kimi no Namae wa, okay, for the next one. So while now we still have time, it's not yet end. Okay, chatamate. Okay. Let me have another next activity. Okay, chatamate. Let's have some conversations first. Earlier we talked about, hold on, saan ba yun? Hold on. Let's have some kayo activity muna. Okay, this one. Ja, 読んでください. Ja, Kimu wa, Jen-san, Takahashi wa, Len-san. Ups, ごめんね. Okay, もう一度. Kimu wa, Jen-san, Takahashi, Len-san. Okay, okay. 終わりました? Okay. Ja, let's have now Ansan. Okay, Ansan, ごめんね. Let's have Jenny and Alma. Okay, ja, Alma-san kara. Okay, good. Now let's go on with our verb here. ちょっと待って。OK。Takahashi-san, okay? これ、ちょっと食べてみてください. So we have our te form and we have our mimas. It can also try to say that. Try to eat, okay? Try to eat, please. 食べてみてください. Okay? So you can say also, 飲んでみてください. Try to drink, okay? Okay, like in this one. Then Takashi, wow, okay, this is an interjection. Wow, okay. It looks delicious, okay. Oishi so. Kim-san ga tsukattan desu ka? Okay. Did Kim, Miss Kimi made this one? Okay. So since it's an unknown, okay, or it can be for the ga to emphasize our Kimu-san. Kimu-san, ikaw ba may gawa niyan? Did you made it? Then Kimu-san said, hi. Then we have our ryori. Then we have kyoshitsu. Like saying here our dish lesson or our dish classroom. Okay. In our class dish or our lesson in dish. Okay. Sokorikata o naratta. Okay. The way of doing. Okay. Or the way of cooking I've learned. Node for this and therefore, tsukurimasu, tsukutte imashita. Therefore, our node here is therefore I tried to made it. I tried to made it. He interjection. すごいですね. Okay. こんなケーキを作ることができるんですか? Okay. So we have here this type of or this cake. Are you able to do it? Okay. Then he said here, でも初めて作ったので, okay, it's my first time to meet it. Therefore, おいしいかどうか, okay. So we have our かどうか. Once we are かどうか, it means it's not or it is. Okay, like making our either it will be delicious or not delicious. かどうか. Okay, whether or not, okay, so we are saying here whether it's delicious or not, okay, something like that one. Okay, so in this case we are able to use our so, okay, because we haven't tried it yet. Then our mite, okay, from then we have our mimas to try to something, okay. This is our sentence structure last time. Then our miru. But I want to let you know, okay, for soda, okay, okay, do not use soda with a noun. We cannot use for that. For example, Nihon soda, okay, we cannot say in that case. We can use our mitai instead. We will go on that lesson, okay. Then for our verb, okay, for soda, okay, you can use the soda for the verb. We just need to cancel the mass. Sensei, kono hon wa, hai, try this. So for example, we have our Oyama-san wa okane ga arisou desu. Okay? So we have here okane arimasu, so become drop mass, then adding so. Okay? It looks one. Okay? Arisou. So like saying here that, oh, but we're saying here that, oh, it looks Oyama-san has it looks like has money. Okay? Then we have our Takada. Okay. Takada-san wa osake ga takusan nomesou desu. Okay. It looks that he can drink. Okay. He can drink much. Potential. Nomemasu. Nomesou desu. Okay. Then our endeska. Okay. Remember, we are able to use for the endeska when you want a person to explain their situation or you want to talk about your situation. You can also use it to provide for a reason. So, like in this example, どうしたんですか? Okay, what's the matter? ちょっと気分が悪いんです. Okay, My feeling is not good. あれ、山田さん、今日仕事は How about your work today? あ、今日は休みなんです. So for the noun, we use nan. Okay. Then we have このシャツ綺麗ですね. Okay. We're saying that shirt is pretty. Okay. どこで買ったんですか? Where did you buy it? 駅前のデパートです. On the front of the station. So let's have some more, okay, like in this context. Okay. じゃあ、昨日どうして来なかったんですか? Why did you not come yesterday? すみません、熱があった. So we make this one a past tense. So instead of ありました, あったんです. So let's try to answer number one. Ichiban, Alma. Alma. Hmm. Okay. So Yamada-san wa utta wa nai desu ka? Do you not sing? 歌が then you can have your reason 歌が下手 since that is an adjective 下手なんですはい2番じゃあ Len-san okay okay then this one is Sabi Watashi mo Ikimasho okay so what's the order possible that we can put here Moshi komisho okay 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 so let's go first with Moshikomisho what is Moshikomisho a written application or because show, right? Like G show, we can see this character for the show. Okay. G show, okay. So this one se show, okay. So this is a written application. Like you were saying here that, oh, for the party application, doko ni blank desu ka? Okay. So what are you going to do with the application form? Watashi mo, me too, I don't know. Okay.